Good Sunday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Joseph Peterson, and let's go on and talk about the weather for your Sunday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Well, right now, it is indeed actually rainy up there inside the very far upstate. You're seeing rainfall all the way from Anderson to Iva, over into Chester, Union, York, Rock Hill, Gaffney, Saluda. All these areas receiving rainfall. And even if you look in like the Midlands, the Low Country, the Petey, Grand Strand areas, those areas seem to be dry for the most part. But there is definitely some rainfall that is going on right now. And so if we go on and scroll our way out, see what's going on throughout the entire U.S., we do in fact have some rainfall and we have some snowfall going on. Rainfall that tracks all the way from Maine, even some mixed precipitation down all the way throughout the eastern seaboard, all the way down into Texas. I mean, just look at how big this system is, how it's ranging all the way from Canada with snow all the way down to Texas with rain. This is a huge storm system. And then we also do have some snowfall in Michigan, some mixed precipitation in North Dakota. But look out there in the west, nice and dry. Now we look at our cloud cover, and you definitely can see a good amount of cloud cover in the upstate. Low country has some, Grand Strand, PD, Midlands, everybody getting their fair share of cloud cover as we go throughout right now. And if we look at that cloud cover for today, for the future, you can definitely see cloud cover making its way throughout. Here's 7 p.m. right here. Here's 11. Here's 12 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. Cloud cover is taking over. And then for our current temperatures right now, you have around a good 71 in Somerville, 72 Charleston as well as 72 in Beaufort, 71 Hilton Head Island, and 69 in Orangeburg, 72 Georgetown, and 71 in Conway, Myrtle Beach, Murray's Inlet, North Myrtle Beach, 69 Sumter, Columbia, as well as 68 Newbury, 66 in Greenwood, as well as 65 in Lawrence, 68 in Lancaster, 66 in Rock Hill, as well as 65 in Spartanburg, 64 Greenville, and 66 in Clemson. Air quality for today, for the most part, we are at a moderate. Yes, we are at a moderate. Well, actually, no, we're not at a moderate. I meant to say we don't have a moderate. We're in the good category, meaning that we have nothing to really worry about at all in terms of air quality. High temperatures for today, 73 Greenville, 72 Spartanburg, as well as a good 73 in Rock Hill, 75 Newbury, 81 in Columbia, 82 Sumter, and 83 in Orangeburg, 84 Walterboro, and 83 in Moncks Corner, 81 King Street in Georgetown, as well as 79 in Charleston, Hilton Head Island, and 75 in Myrtle Beach. Now for your winds. Winds are going to be actually not that calm, around 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then if you look at the wind gust all the way up from around 15, 20, maybe even 25, 30 miles per hour today. So it's going to be a bit breezy in some areas, but we've seen gusts like this before, nothing too active. Now, what about for our rainfall? This goes all the way past because I forgot to get the one from this morning. So this is actually goes from 8 p.m. to night into the nighttime. We'll look at the models and, we'll cover all that space up real quick. But I do apologize for that. But you see around 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch going on for Winsboro, Columbia, Camden, Cheraw, Sumter, Orangeburg, Walterboro, Moncks Corner, Charleston, Hilton Head Island, 10th of an inch to a quarter of an inch for Florence, also for Georgetown, quarter of an inch to a half an inch for Myrtle Beach. Then we go on and look at our crazy score. If you have no idea what the crazy score is, it is a score that we see how active the weather is in the state. And so we're looking at the crazy score for today, we're at a 48. About to get in that strong category. You might be asking why. Well, obviously rainfall is moving in. It's going to be a bit breezy. Some storms definitely are possible. Maybe even some strong to severe. And then there's also going to be that cold front that moves through. And so all of that adds together to give us that moderate. SPC outlook, there it is. Marginal risk of severe weather over there in the eastern part of the state. Florence, Myrtle Beach, going on in the eastern low country, going on over near Sumter as well. And so what's the risk here? Well, it's a risk of damaging winds. Damaging wind gusts of up to 40 to 60 miles per hour. That's possible. as we go into today. And so when those storms get going, make sure you're watching out for it. Make sure you're watching for a severe thunderstorm warning or a special weather statement, because this right here could definitely have some storms with it that could potentially be damaging. So you need to be making sure that you are aware. Fire weather is not expected, excessive rainfall not expected either. So let's go ahead and look at the models. I'm going to start off here at 9 p.m. We're not going to look at the ingredients just because it's the morning time, plus we already know that the ingredients are there for severe weather. But we're going to start off here at 9 p.m. And as you push this forward, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, look at this rainfall. Even at 12 p.m. noon, you're seeing rainfall in the upstate, also in parts of the Midlands. And look at that heavy rainfall pockets going on in the upstate. This continues to 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Look at all of this rainfall and heavy rainfall activity going on throughout the southern upstate, going on into the Midlands. Now you continue this forward all the way to 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and then you can really start to see that shower and thunderstorm activity trying to go on over here in the eastern part of the state where that severe weather risk is. But honestly, it seems like it's going to be more of a late afternoon, more evening threat for severe weather. Here's 6 p.m. Look at all that rainfall and thunderstorms going on over there in the east. And then as you push this way forward even more, all the way to 9 p.m., 10, 11, it's more just scattered showers at this point. And then by the time we get to 12 a.m., it's just some leftover rainfall in the low country and in the southern Midlands. And that's all that I can see here in terms of the model. So in terms of accumulation for this system, because we didn't check it out earlier, looks like for the most part it has a lot of us. I see some around 2 inches, maybe. Half an inch, half an inch or a tenth of an inch up there in Greenville. You see 2/10 of an inch over there inside of Florence, 2/10 in Myrtle Beach, a tenth in Augusta. So, it has pockets here and there where it's around a quarter of an inch, a half an inch, some even an inch or greater. But again, it's just a model. So models show everything. Models show even like the littlest of areas that may get like a little bit of precipitation. So all of that is kind of accounted for. But that's all that I have here to say. So if you have not hit the like button yet, go on and do so. Also hit the subscribe button. We're at 726, trying to get to 800. Also make sure that you want to hit the share button. Share with your friends, your family members, and your acquaintances, and people that you don't even talk to, because it's free and you don't have to spend a dime. That's all, though. Make sure that you go on and hit those 2 buttons before you leave, and I will be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. for your Sunday evening forecast update. Happy Easter to everybody, and I'll be back tonight and tomorrow morning.